Hello there and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator. Yes, we're back on here once again, going to be continuing where we left off last time, which last time we built that beautiful, somewhat cherry red style Dodge Charger, that 1968. Very beautiful car and whatnot. So today's plan, of course, is to do another story quest and then probably end up rebuilding those two Dodge Charger Daytonas. We will see. If we don't end up finding that Cadillac Eldorado. So without further waste of time, let's go ahead and get on into it. Let's go. Alrighty then, and here we are. So, of course, like I said, first things first, we're going to be taking on a story job. So let's see what we got. Ooh, Nissan Z53. So this would be the 350Z. Okay, yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, hi, my name is Jessica, but you can call me Jess. Jess. We will call you Jess, yeah. My friend mentioned that you've taken great care of her green wormy. What? I don't know if I want any part of that. I figured that perhaps my car needed some more attention too. On a day-by-day basis, I don't have the time to deal with car mechanics. That's fine. That's what we're for. I think that's clear. For a businesswoman, every minute is a premium, and wasting time on crawling around in oil and grease, well, that's not for me. Like, I'll talk about it in a minute. Please do a detailed checkup. The car isn't old. But I'll be honest with you, besides refueling and weekly washing, I wasn't really bothered by anything else. I've had it for a couple of years, and I'm getting the impression that it used to be sprier. Yeah, you could probably use a tune-up. Please do whatever you can to restore its best performance. Thanks. Change oil, the task. Okay. Let's go ahead and take that job. Take offer. Yes, please. That Nissan 350Z. Yeah, it could definitely use a wash already. Unless that's like, man, that'd be some bad freaking, like you would have lost the clear coat and it would be like that bad of, sun fade. It probably just needs a wash. Let's go move it over to the washer. But yeah, why is it the perception that, car mechanics, the only thing they do all day is roll around in oil and grease? Like, I mean, yeah, it does happen, but we do try to keep at least a little clean. Yeah, she just, wow, that is a crazy, what's that, like a copper? That's a crazy copper color. Holy crap. That thing looks beautiful. Alright, we'll do a little bit of detailing work on it, of course. It's free, so it only takes a few seconds. But yeah, I mean, now if you're a shade tree mechanic, rolling around in grease and oil and dirt and stuff is more common than than working in a shop, but still. That's not all we do. We don't just get dirty for the fun of it. But sometimes it is unavoidable. Sometimes. Oh, it says Jessica on the license plate. That's cute. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, front suspension work. What if the engine will start? Let's do a OBD scanner. See if we can see anything wrong with electronics. Scanning. Yeah, I mean, in real life, you'd put an OBD scanner on it. If it's having performance issues. And it wouldn't tell you spark plugs are bad. It might tell you the ignition coil's misfiring, or it'll tell you which cylinders are misfiring. Ignition coils, yeah, definitely needs a tune-up. For sure. It would basically just be like misfires and all kinds of stuff. Okay. Additional tools. Let's do voltmeter, and we'll test continuity on everything because that's how we roll. Okay, that has continuity. Yep, the leads have continuity. Still testing. Yeah, they still do. Sorry, I'm making fun of it. Okay, yeah, we're good there. Go ahead and test fuel. Compression tester. See if the, basically see if the fuel pump is giving us pressure. Normally we just turn the key, but... Did I do a fuel pressure test or did I do a compression test? Whoops. Maybe we did a compression test. So camshaft... And no, from a compression test you wouldn't be able to tell if it was the camshaft or anything. You can, if the engine is running, you could probably tell if it was a top end issue or bottom end issue just by listening. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to say, oh, the camshafts aren't, they aren't doing anything. Yeah. If the piston, you know, if you like take off like the oil pan or whatever, and everything seems fine in the bottom end, you know, maybe a little shavings of metal, but nothing too crazy. You could probably go, okay, yeah, we're getting like crazy high or crazy low compression on these cylinders, and it doesn't seem to be a bottom end issue. Then you can be like, okay, maybe it's a top end issue. So the engine needs taken apart essentially. It is a V6. Okay, yeah, V6. Classic. All right, let's do. Yeah, I did compression test. Let's do fuel pressure test. Yeah, normally you just turn the key on, and if it's on the pump side of the engine, then it'll pump it up. Okay, fuel filter, fuel rail. Yeah, we already knew that one. Okay. We do tire. Let's check your tread. Right there. That's pretty good tread. Okay. Whatever. We might as well, right? I mean, we're not really trying to level up or anything. I mean, we already got everything unlocked. Okay. Cool. So we can kind of tell. Does the car run enough to be able to put it on the test path? No. Okay. Oh, we tried. Looks like it'll just be looking at it from the bottom. Okay, well, we definitely know we have fuel issues. I'm trying to, basically when I play this game, I try to ignore the rusted parts. And I just try to be like, okay, let's figure this out, you know. So yeah, I guess we wouldn't really know we're having issues. Like the compression on one of these cylinders, or on some of the cylinders, is a little weird. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take off that intake. Does this engine have 2 throttle bodies? I mean, maybe. I have no idea. I've never worked on the 350Z before. Some of these cars, well, this one's not really a 350Z technically. It's just a game car, so they put whatever engine they have. But is there any more? Hello? Oh, yeah. Cool. That's the intake off. And we did, you know, like say we were seeing if, like we got fuel pressure up to, like on the fuel line, but we're not getting any pressure past this. Like the fuel rails just have very little pressure in it, which could mean that the fuel filter's clogged. So let's say that. And these ones we would probably have, like pulled the spark plugs out while we're doing a compression test to see if we're even getting fuel inside there, which we're not. So let's say that. Just try to think of it from an actual mechanic perspective of what I would try to go for. And then yeah, we pulled out one of the spark plugs and the and the ignition coil, and it's just not sparking, or the spark is very, very weak. So it's just like, okay, yeah, this car is not in the best shape. So we're gonna go ahead and take this out. Now, we were having some weird compression coming up, so we're going to take off this valve cover here. And so, like, this would probably be the easier thing to do. And it looks like this is that's an interesting one. Because these are the exhaust valves. These are the intakes. It's got a double rod here. What's the double rod's purpose? Is that... what is it called? It's not coming to me. VVT, that's it. Okay. Finally came to me. Like variable valve timing, or like some kind of specialized, I'm going to say some kind of specialized intake procedure. Obviously it's computer controlled and all that stuff, so yeah. It's like, it's very possible it's VVT. It's like a very specialized thing. So gotta take that out. So yeah, this would be kind of a catastrophic failure as well. This thing. Yeah, it's like yeah, it's a it is a variable, like a variable timing type of deal. That's interesting. Don't get to work on that. Don't get to work on those very often, huh? So yeah, it just that's pretty cool. All right, but yeah, we could definitely see that this camshaft, something happened to it, and it is like bent or broken, and more likely we'd have to replace the head for that. But can I take this off? I could take. Oh, do I need to remove? No, maybe I need to remove this back plate here. Take this off. Or is that part of the head? That might be part of the head. It's hard to tell sometimes which are actual bolts and which are fake bolts. Those are fake bolts. Those are fake bolts. Fake bolts. You have to really zoom in to be able to see it. I'm gonna guess we have to take off this. For some reason, you should be able to remove this top plate. Maybe you have to remove this cover in order to make that happen. Okay. So yeah, we'll worry about engine first and then suspension later. But yeah, all these spark plugs are trashed. They're old. They're a bit old. And if you've got like a broken or a bent camshaft, you're gonna know that car is not gonna run right. Well, you won't know what it is typically, but you're gonna know like something is definitely wrong. You try to step into it and it's just like it's not having a good day. If it was broken, yeah, sometimes the car might not even be running at all. Like it just it fills the cylinder full of fuel, but and whatnot, but it never fully ignites it, or maybe it does fully ignite it, but the exhaust valves don't open, or you know, something weird like that. Okay. So yeah, we got that side off. This side is also bad. We can definitely tell like something. That'd be more of a catastrophic failure, I think. You'd be like, okay, gotta replace the block. I'm hoping we'll be able to untension the belts rather than removing the belt tensioner. Yeah, we can definitely tell. Like, you can grab these idler pulleys, and you can grab them when the belt's not on it, and you can, if you can move it like side to side, or you go to spin it and it kind of just stops, or you spin it and it's really loud and noisy, like kind of gritty, squealy type thing. You can definitely tell like the bearings and stuff like that in them. Definitely going bad. And sometimes they'll be enough to snap the belt, like because the pulley's not actually turning, because it's locked up due to a, you know, bad bearing. And the belt just sits there and rubs on, because it's a flat surface. Usually on a lot of those, not every one of them, but a lot of those will have like a flat surface because of the back side of the belt's on it. The belt just sits there and scrapes by, and it squeals horribly and whatnot, and eventually it wears the belt down to the point where it just snaps. I told it to remove something. Let's exit out of that. Okay, now we can remove these. Okay, and that gives us like a little peek into the valve train, or into the timing chain there. It's hard to tell which ones are real bolts and which ones are fake. Still can't remove that cover. Do we gotta remove these? Are these in the way? It's possible. Of course, since I'm gonna take this off, more than likely I'm gonna have to take the oil pan off, so. Let's move that up. Wait for it to stop. Yep. Oh, and if I sound like I'm so done with everything more than usual, it's just I'm exhausted. I've been doing a lot of recording and editing and stuff like that the last few days. I say like over the last week or so, because I'm trying to, you know, make enough time to be able to work on a project I've been working on with Jake. So if I sound like I'm done with it, that's probably what it is. Okay, yeah, I think we gotta take off that oil filter. They wanted an oil change anyway. Okay. Yeah, taking off the oil pan, we can definitely see that nothing's broken down here. Nothing's broken, nothing's bent, so it's all top end, which is good. Because top end is objectively easier to fix. I say objectively because sometimes freaking valve train tuning and stuff like that can get real complicated. Also, I've seen that. The air filter is junk. And now it allows us to remove this because we got to remove the oil pan first. I think. Jeez. I would hate to take this off if it had that many bolts. I'd be like, I'll be here all day taking bolts out. This freaking cover, man. Okay, so we've got possibly, I think that's the water pump right there. Chain-driven water pump. And then you got the big gear, which runs the big timing chain, and then you got the smaller gear on the inside that runs the individual timing chains in there, so. Do we got to remove the shoe? Yep. Probably got to remove this one too. Now we can remove the chain. Okay. And tearing into it this far is... You would not be able to remove that chain. There'd be no way. You'd have to take this gear off with the chain in order to give it enough slack. There'd be no freaking way you'd take the chain off just like that. Come on now. Okay, take those gears off. So gears look good. Timing chain looks good. It's within acceptable parameters. Still can't take this off. Can we take out this backing plate? Nope. We got to take out the water pump first. Well, this game's not going to know that this game doesn't see that there's coolant in the engine, so. Okay, you know what? Just correct me then, because every other damn engine I've ever taken the water pump off, it's not cared. Just make me out to be a liar, game. Fine. Take off this cover. All the coolant's gone. Yeah, you would have to, because yeah, now I can remove this, which covers up our things here. So yeah, this must be all part of one piece. And you would have had to take off that backing plate in order to get to it. Okay, so everything else is good. Let's go ahead and part mount that back on. So these are both good. It was these that were bad, yeah. Oops. Okay. Just in case there's two sides to this, which in real life there would be. Yeah, it looks like there is. Okay. Two of those. Alright. Yeah, there's no way we can fix those. They're so bad. Might have been able to fix the one, but we're not sure about it. Okay. Okay. Dang it. Add that to the shopping list. And then add that to shopping list. That to shopping list. Okay. I was gonna say if I said like VVT or something. Okay. Oh, and then we have oops, that's gonna be ignition coils. Needed a bunch of them. Okay. Sweet. And good. Put this back on. Or put that on. Put the spark plugs in while we're at it. And then the cover. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, all the ignition coils are bad. She needed a tune-up for sure. That's 1, and 2, and 3. So damn many of these. Got 8 of them. Spark plugs. Cover. Brand new ignition coils. Yeah, this car should run like a Butte now. First, that's a shopping list. Okay. There we go. Brand new fuel filter. This back on. Can't see the bolts. They're all the same color. Then it doesn't help that I'm tired. There we go. Yeah, put the whole freaking front end of this car back on. Sheesh. Okay, water pump. Then gears. Sweet. Chain. Then you got essentially the chain shoes, which puts a bit of tension on the chain itself. All right, and then we can put the main cover back on. Very nice. A million bolts. I can see these a little bit better. Oh, down there? No? Oh, that one? That one? Oh. Hey, we got it. Sweet. All right. Let's put our oil pan back on. Sweet. Oh, add that to shopping list as well. Okay, very nice. That made me out to be a liar like immediately. Didn't even take very long. Oh, okay. Alright, that's shopping list. Shaft pulley. Now that one you could definitely tell by looking at it if it's bad. Usually this is 2 pieces. Essentially. Probably. Add that shopping list. There's gonna be 3 of those. I'm just gonna buy all 3. they're cheap, so. Because I don't remember which ones were broken. So I'm just gonna buy all 3 of them. Imagine your mechanic tells you that. I didn't know which ones are which, so I just bought all 3. But, okay. Put our little covers back on. Little VVT controllers. And our belt. Brand new tensioner. Okay. Intake. Okay, perfect. And both of the throttle bodies. There's some long freaking bolts, man. It is true, though. Alrighty. That solves everything there. Okay. Oh, they wanted the serpentine belt replaced. I had a feeling, but I was like, yeah, maybe it's fine. Nope, they want the serpentine belt replaced. Alright. Fine. Maybe my right click is going bad. Was having some trouble with it the other day in Starruptor. Okay, cool. Then go ahead and unmount. Let's fill her back up with coolant. Okay, what else did they want? Change oil, change power steering fluid. Refill washer fluid, okay. Cool. So we'll refill the washer fluid, then they want us to change out the power steering for whatever reason. Oops. No, don't put new in. We need to drain it first. Drain tool. Do it. Okay. Refill that bad boy up. We'll refill this while we're at it too. These are important. Oh, that is full. Okay, the shadow got me. Whatever. Look, it looks like it's underneath the minimum line, but it's not. It's interesting. And then 1, 2, 3. That's good. That's not how you do it in real life, of course. Just that's the way this game is. All right. Now I believe the air filter. Since we're doing a tune-up, we might as well check the air filter. Probably needs a new one. By this time. Yep, looks like it does. Okay. The cheap freaking oh, what's that brand that Walmart sells at air filters? They sell fuel filters too, but I would never trust the fuel filter with cardboard in it. I'm not gonna say the brand now that I said that, but yeah, people have torn apart their fuel filters and found out there was cardboard inside those. It's like, I don't know if I want cardboard in my engine. You know? Definitely clog up some holes for sure when the oil breaks it down. Okay. Car status. So now it's just parts undiscovered. Okay, so it's probably going to be front end. Actually, now, I guess, in real life, you'd be like, okay, now that we've got the engine running, now we can go ahead and stop that. You go ahead and put this on the test path. And now we can test the suspension. Would that sound like that? Sounds very loud. Maybe it's the exhaust they got on it. Get some custom exhaust. Makes it sound more muscly than it actually is. It should give us a better idea on the suspension. Yeah. Okay. Alright, move the car over to car lifter A. So now it'd be like, okay, yeah, there's definitely some loose suspension work going on. Let's give us let's get us an assessment from underneath. Let's see what all we can spot. Okay, yeah, definitely see some damage. Usually suspension is pretty obvious, I guess you could say, if you know what you're looking for. It can be pretty damn obvious what suspension parts need redoing. Alright, this whole steering knuckle has to come off. Dang it. Gotta tear it all apart. The steering knuckle's all wore out. Okay. Tie rod ends too. What? Am I missing something? Oh, that's right. You have to take it off the lower suspension. You have to take off the lower suspension arm to take this. Okay. And then rubber bushings, yeah. Don't know what happened, but, you know. Okay, and then the brakes. Pretty easy story quest, huh? Especially if you know what you're looking for. Comes off this one. Alrighty. That's... I have to completely redo these. Yeah, I'd be like, just leave the lower suspension arm there. You could just take it off by then. Okay. Part mount. So we need add to shopping list. Add to shopping list. Add to shopping list. Front sway bar. Rubber bushing tines for 2 of these. Start putting this back together. Oh. Okay, let's put these rubber bushings in first then. Yep, because there's rubber bushings that goes in those arms too. Okay. Now we can put these on. Alright, on this side. Perfect. Oh, yeah, and then we need 2 tie rod ends. There's that one. For this side. Let me put most of this back together now. Oh yeah. Yeah, because replacing that strut, you wouldn't have this apart anyway. So we could just put most of it back together. Alright. And this side. It's a hell of a suspension change. Doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, get in there. Alright, sweet. Okay, I don't think any parts were, or the parts weren't any good. Well, actually, it might be okay. That cap is fine. Yeah, the caps are fine. We just need both of those. Okay. I can join them back together. Nice. Of course, normally you just buy this as a unit these days. You just buy the whole unit and just install it. You wouldn't be swapping this out. Only shops that have that would be able to do it. Need 2 of those. Okay. Put the tire back on. Didn't quite get the start pattern in there, but yeah, close enough. Okay, strut. Sway bar end link. Okay, tire. Dang it. It's really hard to do that start pattern sometimes. Okay, so 2 parts haven't been discovered yet. 2 parts haven't been discovered yet. Interesting. What would those be? Because we did the air filter. Brand new air filter. We tore this engine down to the interior. So that's pretty good. What the heck are we missing? Did spark plugs and fuel and air and... We tested all the fuses. So it can't be that. What if we go into examine mode? Yeah, it's this entire suspension we tore apart. So it's got to be in the rear then, right? Let's see if we catch it. No? Yeah, everything looks immaculate right now. We haven't discovered the part yet. I mean, we noted that the exhaust is loud, but I don't see anything wrong with the exhaust. No rust or anything. Now that's where you would be looking for rust, of course. I guess let's take out this tire. See if we see anything obvious. Nope. Yeah, shock absorbers look good. Everything looks good. Unless there's a bearing somewhere. Or bearing, sorry, a bushing somewhere. We would have caught that in the testing though, wouldn't we? I wonder if it's clutch related. Of course, by driving this car, we would definitely note that for sure. All right, let's see if it's clutch related, because that's the only last place to look. Maybe this person has tore up this. Can I not take the starter from down here? Are you serious? No way, man. It's below the exhaust manifold. You would never do that from the top. Yeah, you would never do that from the top. No, no way. There'd be no room. Be no room to be able to do that. Whatever. There's the drive shaft. Yep, look at that. There's our problem right there. Yeah, we definitely would have felt that. For sure, driving it. Just driving it around the shop. Okay. Clutch plate and release bearing. And the customer probably would have told us it doesn't want to go into gear. It's having a hard time. Or would you put it into gear and let it out on the clutch? It shakes like all hell. Like it's trying to grab, but isn't. Or you'll put it into gear and then you'll start going and you have to really push on the gas to get the car to move. It's like, yeah, if it's a manual transmission, it's clutch. If it's an automatic transmission, you've got slipping clutch. You got slipping clutch plates inside there usually. Okay. Oop. All right, other status. Yeah, we got to do a wheel alignment. You know, the first time I played through this, I actually done the wheel alignment, and then I realized that I had to do suspension for some reason. Why? I just remember doing that and being like, oh, I'm stupid. I could have waited for the wheel alignment later. Move it over to the test path. Let's do a wheel alignment, baby. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Bring those wheels back into alignment. All right, cool. So that should be jobs done. Oh, how did I get it over here if I forgot the starter? I just install that here, actually. So you got to do it from the top anyway, for some weird reason. Like, I'm an overworked mechanic. I forget things. I'm tired. Yeah, happy? Okay, cool. Alright, let's take this part. I'm going to take these parts to where we can repair them, if we can repair anything. And sell them for big profit. Okay. Nice. What do we get? Bonus case. Thanks for the experience that I don't need. Because, as I said before, we have everything unlocked. We're good. Okay. So now it's time to go to the junkyard, and we're going to see if we can find that Eldorado. And as I said, if we don't find that Eldorado, we're going to rebuild these two bad boys. We got two Dodge Charger Daytonas, supercharged, by the way. Both of them are supercharged. And I have a bunch of Magnum parts. It's called the Tempest Magnum, by the way. You can see the 1968 Tempest Magnum, but it's a Dodge Charger Daytona, let's be honest here. There's no other cars that are this iconic. No freaking way. Anyway, yeah, let's go to the junkyard and see what kind of, see if we can get a Cadillac Eldorado. That's what we're looking for. So we can rebuild the Christine car, of course. And that will allow us to do that. Maybe we'll finish off our barn finds. We'll see. Last time we had a hell of a time doing that. Alrighty then, and here we are at the junkyard. I don't see any cars right off the bat, so let's do a little exploring and maybe we'll find the car we're looking for. We have a Corvette C3 for starters. Not what we're looking for, but very nice. And we have a Land Rover. Yep, Land Rover for sure. Not going to touch that. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice it. It was like kind of one of those, if you'll see it, you'll crap bricks type of thing. You almost couldn't tell this car was here. It's missing almost everything. It's like just frame left. Is this the Pagani Zonda? I actually can't even tell it's that stripped down. Yep, Pagani Zonda. Revolution. And here we have... Actually can't tell. That's another Pagani. This is the Hyra. Yep. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. It's like it's more of a, I guess, the common person type of deal. Like the other one is like track class. That's like a racing class. You know, type R, basically. And this one's like the more roadster style, you know, where you, just, you know, most people that are going to be driving a Pagani is going to be driving like one of these on the road. And we have a Dodge, that's SRT8. Yeah, the SRT Hellcat even. Beautiful car. This car, is this naturally aspirated? Or is that no, that's naturally aspirated. No, that's a supercharger. It is a supercharger. I thought so. But I was like, it's a really tall intake, you know? To be naturally aspirated. So it's confused. Yeah, that's a supercharger for sure. Alright, that looks like all the cars we have for today. I don't see any more. So let's go back. I'm gonna buy that, I'm gonna buy this. Where'd it go? There it is. We're buying this. Rebuilding it. Maybe not this time, but we're still gonna buy it. Yeah, this is like a track version. Yeah, definitely want to buy that. For 60, they would not be selling this. If they were selling it at a junkyard, this would be, I'd say probably add 2 zeros onto the end of that, 160K in this state. Probably. Let's put that in parking. All right, and on our second round, we have, looks like a Ford Pinto. That's what it reminds me of. Almost looks like one, doesn't it? Salem is Ford in this game. When it's not a DLC car, of course. Lamo? Yeah, I want to say Pinto. It's got an inline 6 in it. Holy crap. It's crazy. And we have another Audi R8 hanging out. This is like the 4th one we've seen at the junkyard. Holy crap. People are just wrecking them left and right, aren't they? And we have this one car that looks can't really tell. Oh, so it is a Chevy. Interesting. That's got this back bit over the rear tire. Interesting. And we have another, what looks like Volvo looking thing. Actually, don't know. Secura tire. I have no idea. Ugly car, though. I'll tell you that much. And on our third and final round, we've got ourselves a very, very tiny little, what do you call it? Ford. Yeah. Old Daddy T. Good old T bucket. Look how tiny this thing is, man. I'm like towering over it. It's so small. And then we have a, I think I know what this the front end, it could be Volvo because, you know, this remind me of the kind of Volvo, but also Maserati has like a very similar kind of like front grille ish. They're more curved, but yeah. I haven't seen a car up here in a long time. Is this 300C? That's what it kind of looks like. Yeah, this reminds me of the 300C. It's either 300C or is the other one. And what do we have here? A lot of sports cars, it seems like. I have no freaking clue. Just looking at that, no, not any cars that I recognize anyway. Ooh. Look at this bad boy. Ooh. It's a Bolt Cape. Which is the... So Bolt is supposed to be Chevy, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, close, but not what we're looking for. Well, closer, I should say. Oh, is this a supercharged? Yeah, it's a supercharged version. Got the same kind of engine. Very nice. All right, couldn't find anything at the junkyard for those 3 tries, so now we're gonna try in a in another barn find. Might as well grab all the parts we can. That one, and that one. That way we can, you know, repair the parts and then sell them later for a big profit. Doesn't look like there's no cars in this one, huh? That timing can't be fixed. I believe exhaust can't be fixed either, or can it? Yeah, whatever, I'll just buy everything. Screw it. I don't think timing can be fixed, but I don't remember. I always forget. That one. These 3 can't be fixed. Those 4 can't be fixed. Anything else cool in here? That can't be fixed. This can be fixed though. You know, I'm buying it pretty much brand new anyway. That. Oh, got some more here. Oh, there's our case. So we found our case. We're good there. This, and this. This. Take that. I don't remember if those can be repaired or not. A lot of the shock absorber stuff can't be repaired. I think the caps can, but the springs and the other can't be. Oh. Rest that can't be repaired. If I can't repair it, I'm not buying it. Ooh. Got a BMW back here. That. And another one of these. That. And I think these can be repaired. I don't remember. I always forget a lot of stuff. Ooh, we got a car hiding back here. Yeah, so this is like the dang it, it's not coming to me. It's a Chevy though. Yeah, it's not coming to me. I freaking race these cars. Why is it not coming to me? Well, I used to anyway. Used to race them in on the dirt track. We'd strip them down. Yeah, for some reason it's not coming to me. I don't know why. Okay. I just kind of go around in a inner pattern so I can keep track. Yeah, BMW. That air filters can't be replaced, same with fuel filters. Same with serpentine belts as well. Okay. That. I think some exhaust can be repaired, but not all of it. Which does make sense, I suppose. I think we can repair those as well, the specialty parts. The add-ons. I don't know if that can be. It'd be nice if you actually found parts for the cars that were actually in the barn find. I think that'd make a lot more sense. I think that can be repaired. There's only like one part or so. There. Can't repair interior parts either. That's why I'm not buying them. Okay, I think that's everything. Turn to garage, go through here to make sure there's no red parts. If it's in the red, we can't repair it either. $7,000 worth of parts. Just dropping grands like it's nothing. Alrighty, so doesn't look like we're gonna get our car today either. Still haven't found it yet. However, I did buy a they said Delray Custom, I believe it's called. But is the Chevy Bel Air, the 1957 Chevy Bel Air. I did buy one of those. So if we want to turn that into the Christine car, I mean, it'd be kind of closer. But yeah, we definitely want the Cadillac Eldorado for sure. But that one's in the garage. Also, here's all the parts that I had bought. Looks like you can't repair certain things. But yeah, most of the parts. Ooh. Oh yeah, I broke that. I broke that in this as well. Like 2 in a row. It was crazy. Yeah, some of this you can't repair, but we got most of it anyway. So let's go inventory. Just all parts. And then we're going to sell everything, of course. 74,000. Nice. Okay. And yeah, we are now out of barn find locations as well, which is good. All right, let's move this over to parking for now. We'll bring it back. But yeah, we have these 2 cars, which we're going to move into the garage. Let's first move these over to the car wash. And let's give them a little bit of a clean. See what color this one was. It was a poo brown. A very light poo brown. Nasty. Okay. And then go and move this car to car lifter B. We'll get that one started. Yeah, we're going to do these cars simultaneously, so move this car over to the car wash. Give this one a clean. Well, we managed to end up with 2 of them that one time, which is really nice. Or did we end up with one and then the other? I thought this was an orange. It's actually like a fiery, like very bright red. Okay. Move this to car lifter A. Alrighty. And now that we got that one there, so just like every other time, we're going to go ahead and do a sort of time lapse. And we're going to take apart both these cars and their engines and repair what we can, and then we'll you know, of course I'm also going to do like the tires and stuff like that, like taking apart the tires and whatnot. But unfortunately we cannot put these cars back together with the time lapse as well, because you get all the flashing and stuff like that, and that's just not good. And I say it's flashing because you're going at like 2,000% speed, so yeah, every time you mount a part, it brings up a menu so you can select which part you want, and then that just makes the screen flash. And when you're that fast, it's like just flashing like crazy. So yeah, I tend not to include that. That's okay. We'll put it back together mostly, except for the engine. We'll get the engine completely finished and put back together, as well as like the tires and suspension and stuff like that, and then we'll come back and put everything on the car. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go. Alrighty, I think I got most of the stuff ready to go. So let's get started, shall we? First things first, we're gonna go underneath and we're gonna take a look at what kind of parts we have available to get these put back together. We're gonna go through one car and then I'll do the other car by myself, if that makes sense. Okay, so since we had no fuel pumps, that means oops. Yeah, since we had no fuel tanks, we didn't have any fuel pumps either. So 2 fuel pumps, and that's how I did the engines too. Was I went through one engine and then bought parts for both at the same time, so makes things a lot easier because you can tell just by this menu what you're missing and whatnot. So, whoops. Buy one of them. We're missing most of the exhaust, by the way. Whoa. Didn't I buy rear shock absorbers? I could have swore I did. Hold on. I bought the wrong one. Whoops. They look exactly the same. I didn't read it. I bought this. I bought this one instead of this one. They look exactly the same, though. Okay, well, we wasted a little bit of money, but no big deal. We should make huge profit from this. Okay. Yeah, we got all 4 leaf springs. Oh yeah. Whoops. Actually, just take that out. We'll just do this. So, oop, that's BIS. There we go. Okay, rear rubber bushings. There's 4 per car, so that's going to be 8. And then there's 14 of these, so that's going to be 28. Because there's 14 per car. So yeah, that would be 28. Okay, perfect. Then we'll install these ones. Okay. Got all 4 plates, so we need 2 of these. I think my mouse is definitely showing signs of not wanting to work correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 of these. Okay. Oop. Alright. And we need 1 of these. It's a good way to do it, you know? Just build it as you go if you're doing 2 cars at one time. Makes things a heck of a lot easier. Okay, need 1 of those. Perfect. Okay, those are good. For this side, I need 1 of those. Very good, very good. Right, and then we need 4. Oh, dang it. Wrong side. 4 of those. Oops. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna put this on here. So 245.70. It'd be the 245.70, wouldn't it? I'm pretty sure. The 215 is thinner. Yeah. It is the 245. Yep, all original rims, baby. Original rims, original tires. Came off this. Okay, we know that we're good for this side as well. Finish putting this one together. We basically bought everything we need for the rear. already. Okay. Brakes. Another 245/70. Alright, sweet. Oh, jeez. I couldn't back out of it either. Because I got stuck on that. Okay, let's try to mount one of these. Oops. Dang it. This is the same side, yeah. That means we need 4 of these. Because it's a dual exhaust. Okay. Add that shopping list. 4 of those. Alright. Are these both A? Yep, okay. I'll add those. Okay, perfect. I think you can put these in here. No, you can't. That's right. Yeah, if you put those in there, you won't be able to install the engines. That's right. I remember. At least I don't think so. And then see if we got all these. Okay, so we need one of these too. Okay. Oh, need one of them. I didn't see it until it was too late. Yeah, that. All the wrong menus. Okay. Did I just buy 2 of those? I did. I think I did that with another part as well. It just happened to do that by accident each time. Okay. This one in. Okay, we're all good there. Alright. Need 4 of them. Okay, we'll do the upper. Okay, so we need 2 of these. I just bought 4 of them. Of course I did. I keep doing that. My brain just goes, we need 4. And I'm just like, no, we need 2. And my brain goes, no, we need 4. And I'm just like, no, we need 2. And it's just a constant fight. Oh yeah, tie rod stuff. Now these you cannot repair. Remember that. Which actually, in real life, yeah, you can't repair these. You have to replace them. There's nothing to fix. When they're broken or worn out. Just replace them. It's the only way. Alright, we need 2 of these. Hey, I bought 2 of them this time. Yay. Okay, now we need 1 of those. Nice. Okay, we need 4 of those. Okay. That in. That in. Yeah, I was just like, I was searching for caps and I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna need these. Alright, we managed to repair all 4 of those. Very good. Yeah, we need brake pads. Makes sense, you can't repair them either. You can repair the shoes though, apparently, for some reason. Like, no. Oops. Okay. We need 1 of these. 1 brake caliper was completely bad. And those are all good. Okay. Very nice. We need a 215. Let's go this side. Do all this one. Very good. I definitely have this lower arm on first. So I have something to attach that to. Might even put this one on on next as well. Both these cars are going to need alignments as well. All brand new parts. For sure. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to find the bolts when you're just trying to be lazy. Okay. Perfect. 215, yep. Alright, and that is the suspension portion done. So now I just got to do that to this car. Alrighty, so that is the suspension for both the cars finished. Let's go ahead and part mount all the rest of this stuff. I've got most of it. I don't have all of it though. I'll just put all that in. Okay. Okay. And then... oh yeah, it's the fuse box. Fuse box is the one that's going to take the longest, of course. I got the box on the lids. I just don't have these yet. We got to remember we got to buy twice as many on each. So damn many of these fuses. Hopefully I'm hitting the right ones here. Okay. Electronics. 4 of those. 6 of these. 6 of those. 3 of those. And 2 of those. Whoops. And 2 more of those. Oh boy. Yeah, some of them had a few fuses in it. That's about it. Uh-oh. Yeah, we need 3 more of these. Thought I bought. Maybe not. There we go. But yeah, we should not be running out. Okay, hopefully I got enough. Alright, and then the fuse box. Okay, so now all that's left is to install the engine. All brand new engine. Okay. Beautiful. Looks beautiful sitting in there. And I'm just going to finish off the rest of this on the bottom side, and then that should be 100% parts. Okay, we need to install the exhaust. Transmissions, got both transmissions fixed. Very good. Come on, where's this? I was like, where's that last one? Okay, we need a starter. It should be the last part, I think. Yep. That's the last part we have to buy from the normal parts shop. It's in a bad spot. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Nice. Let's do the interior real quick while we're here. Oop. Interior assemble mode. Yeah, we should have all brand new since you can't repair these. Okay. Just have to look away from it. There we go. All right, cool. So now we just got to do that to this car. Alrighty, we got both of those cars. Oh, jeez. We got both of those cars ready to go. I got all the fluids and stuff in them, so all that's left is to put body panels on them. So first things first, we're just going to buy some license plates. The standard license plate. I think there's 4 of them. Actually, I don't know. I probably should have looked. All right, let's go assemble. Actually, what? Oh, yeah, that's right. Normal. Hold on. We actually have a whole bunch of body panels of the Tempest Magnum. Inside the warehouse. How do I look at the warehouse again? Warehouse. What? Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay. How do I look at the warehouse again? Switch tab. Tab. There it is. Temp. Yeah, Tempest Magnum. Give me everything. Okay, we'll put we'll put what we can on there. These are all brand new parts. I'll try if we come across that. Whoops. If we come across it, I'll put the original back on. But I don't think we got that. So we do have an original red. Yeah, one that actually matches the car. Okay, so we need shopping list. Add that to the shopping list. Okay. Yeah, that's just shopping list. I'm just going to add how many I need. That way I know. Okay, what is my... Okay, good. Okay, so we need one of these. And we definitely need 2 of these. Actually, I don't need to add any of the windows because I know that we can't repair any of them, so... Or any of the lights. Same with the lights as well. Okay, so the red one was broken, so we'll put on a green door. We need 1 more of those. Okay. Oh, I thought we had a red trunk. I guess not. There, we got more than enough bumpers. This is good. And more than enough doors as well. Okay. And more than enough mirrors for this. Alright. So that should be everything. Let's go ahead and buy what we need. Bodywork. So just buy 2 of everything for the Windows side. Oops, 2 of those. Yeah, so 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. That should be everything we needed. Okay, so we need 2 of those. Need 2 of those. 1 of these. Oh, that's right. Already got that. And only 1 of those. Okay. That should be everything. Yeah, because our red one was broken. Perfect. Okay. Very good. So yeah, it did have 4 license plates. Or it did have 2 on each anyway. There's that one, that one, that one. Okay. Doing good so far. Yeah, it barely had any body panels. For some reason, this wasn't added into the shopping, or wasn't added in. You do not know why. Okay. Car status. 95% body. Oh, I need the rear license plate. Okay, 100%. It's 100% across the board. Nice. Alright, then we'll go assemble mode for this one. So I'll try to remember to put the original on it. If we have it, that is. No, we didn't have any of this. Okay. It's like a brown, so neither of these fit. It's okay. We'll get there. Yeah, none of these fit that color. And then we could sell all the rest of them, so we don't need them anymore. I don't even know if this one had, well, it had one. Had one door is all it had on it. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. Right, car status 100% across the board. Perfect. All right. So then, now we just got to get these cars over to... So let's move this car over to the test path. And we'll get her aligned, of course. Okay, that's aligned. Just gotta align the headlights. I think that's aligned. Hard to see sometimes. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. Car's ready for the paint shop. Move to the paint shop. Okay, we'll leave you in the paint shop for the moment. Let's go get our other car. Move you over to the test path. Let's get you all aligned. This one wasn't too far off, it doesn't look like. Over that backside, that's really bad. It looks excessive, but it's not actually that excessive. It's just the graphic. Yeah, but having it off that much will definitely cause issues for the tires, for sure. There we go. Okay. Alright, cool. We'll leave you here. That's right, you can't jump in this game. I tried to jump the pit. Alrighty, which color should we go with? I know, I do know a color. I want one of them at least. That one, this one. Yes. That one. And I do want it to be not metallic. I want gloss. Yep, gloss. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a... Yeah. We got a racing one. That's pretty cool. Got 2 racing ones, 3 racing ones. Well, that's like one without the thing. It's got stripes. I do like that. That looks good. I mean, you can see it easier on there, but I kind of like this. Hell yeah. Beautiful car. Beautiful, beautiful car. So let's go and paint it. Oh yeah. Very nice looking car for sure. Okay. Let's move you. to entrance B. That's right. Very nice. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Then we'll go over to this one. Get this one painted. Move car over to the paint shop. I think we'll do this one like as like a factory color. You know, not a race car, but like just a factory. Whatever the factory is. Hold on. So list of colors. Which color? We could do a nice dark red. We could do a black. A black would be good. Yeah, I want it to pop though. Do like a light gray, a white even. I was thinking this would be cool. Yeah, we could do this red here. Like this kind of cherry red. Sadly, there's no oranges. We could do an orange. An orange one would look pretty good. Orange or... we could do a bright purple. Yeah, I'm thinking an orange would also look good. Like one blue, one... Oh, no, I don't want that. Alright. Yeah, let's do a red. We'll do a red. Then we'll go gloss, of course. Ooh, that is a deep red. It's a bit too deep. Let's bring that back up to like 70. Do like 75 and 75. Okay. Then should we give it a livery? Maybe some like black stripes or something. We do all the white stripes look really nice. Heck yeah. Let's do it. Okay, sweet. That's a nice looking car. I love the darker red. All right, let's move this car over to car entrance A. Very nice. So now we've got our two cars. And they look beautiful. You know, I think we should keep one. I think we keep the blue one, of course. The race car. But we can sell this beautiful fiery color. Let's see, what would we get for these, by the way? So we do car status. So we made a profit of $73,000. We're selling for $83,000. Parts value $55,000. We did not spend that much. We bought this at 10 grand, and we definitely made money on this for sure. But yeah, I say we keep this car. Keep it as like a garage thing, right? So like out in front of the business. So we do car status. Oops. Let's do move car to entrance C. So we just always have like this car sitting out front. Oh, doesn't that look nice? That's a pretty nice image, actually. Like that. So we like put that up in the air like that. Be nice if you could get rid of the UI. That's a cool looking image right there. All right, and then we sell the red one. We'll sell the red one to my good buddy. He likes red, so we'll sell it to him. All right, how much are you buying it for? You're buying it for $82,000. Oh, woo! All right. We're sitting at 500 grand. We could definitely sell this for more. How much would we make, by the way, if we were to sell that? We'd sell it for $83,000. So we'd be sitting at almost 600 grand. That's pretty nice. We'll sit at 500 grand to keep this car out front. Oh yeah, one more thing before we go. I need to go to parking. Oh yeah, so I don't like the way they... Wait, go to alley? Oh, I can actually go to the alley. Okay, let's go. Let's actually go to the alley. Okay. Oh, we're not allowed to walk around? Yep. Can we not even see the... Oh, show car. Yeah, we used to be able to walk around and, like... Wheels are missing from the car. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you used to be able, like in the 2018, you could actually go... You went to a parking garage where all the cars were. Yeah, I know. So the Plymouth Roadrunner. We need our Plymouth Roadrunner back. That's the main reason we're coming here anyway. Okay, the one that's... Yeah, I know. Alright, move car. Okay, exit to garage. There's our Plymouth. Alright, put you on car lifter B again. Alright, car has been restored. The garage is whole once again. Alright, but yeah, with that though, and the selling of everything in my inventory, that is going to be that for this episode of Car Mechanic Simulator. Heck yeah, do we have another... We do have another story quest. Oh yeah, this guy's back. So we'll do that next week. But for now though, unfortunately that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I'd like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see on your screen right now. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.